I have been having a fun time in the chat. I've been chatting with Gina and Lori, and we're just chatting away, and been chatting with Colleen and Stacie. Thank you guys for joining today. And I cannot thank you guys enough. I know, Stacie, you've had quite the day already so far. And so glad you were able to make it. We almost did not have Stacie on the live, or she was going to be showing up later, and then we were going to just go longer than an hour. But so glad you're here, and so glad everything has worked out so far this morning. And here we go. Looky there. We have Miss Gina.
Hi, Gina.
And then Miss Lori. You can always count on Lori too. So this is what we're going to be working with today. The rainy day box. And we are going to be designing with the rainy day box from it's Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads. I don't know how you guys think about. I mean, Stacie, I know because it's all blue, and so I know you're like, oh yeah, this is my box. Colleen has been like this designing machine over this last week, designing using the Magical Mystery Bead Box as well. If you guys have not seen Colleen's unboxing, I'm going to show where's Colleen's. I'm looking in the banners, and I'm looking for Colleen's YouTube channel.
Come on, man.
I'm not seeing it here. So we will get that dropped for you guys. Hi, Lori. We have another Lori in the house.
Oh, is that Hubert?
Hi, Lori.
Yes.
Hey, girl. Hey.
So,
all the besties. All the besties in the house.
Exactly.
All the besties in the house. All the besties. And we have Miss Colleen. And we have Stacie and everyone in the chat. We are going to be having our 3 mats. Yes, 3 mats. That means this one over here is going to have her mat showing as well. She's pulling like triple duty today, big time, because she's moderating, which means she's chatting, she's dropping links, she's got the banners all made. But this girl's she's going to be designing too. She is.
I got the banner hammer. I'm ready to drop the banner.
Yeah. Yes. And so, Stacie, we know that you got your box this week too. What did you think?
I really liked it. And as you mentioned, I love all the blue. So I'm super excited. And I haven't actually made anything yet from this box. So this is my maiden voyage with the rainy day box. And I am super excited.
Yeah, I haven't made anything yet either because I just unboxed it yesterday. I got it Friday, and then we had Friday Night Live. And so then yesterday I did the unboxing in the morning. We went to a concert last night. Well, yesterday, late afternoon. The band is called When Doves Cry. So they are a Prince tribute band.
Oh, cool.
Oh my goodness. It was just across the way at the college. We are a college town. We have a state university that's just really across like 2 blocks down. It was incredible. So, but I didn't get to doing any designs or anything with it yet either. However, though, we know that Colleen has some designs. Yes. Oh, Gina, you had me at Prince. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Gina, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I have a personal and a Annabella Rain. I'm probably going to post them in both places, but I'm going to post some of the videos from just little snippets from the concert. This guy's voice was incredible. And I did these videos because my BFF that worked at the school district that I used to work at, she's still there. She loves Prince. And so I took some shots for her, but I went to the concert with my favorite friend. So, you can have BFFs, but I have a favorite friend, and we've been friends since I met her in junior high, but we didn't start hanging out until like high school. But so we had a blast. And so be sure to follow me there because I'm going to put some clips on there. All right. Who else do we have? Lena. Yay. Lena's here.
Hey, Lena.
Oh my goodness. like our world is just so complete right now. It's just like, we have all of our people here, and I absolutely love it. So, Colleen, do you
Yes,
want to share? Do you want to share your mat and show us what you have going on there?
All righty. Let me go ahead and do that.
And then I will spotlight you. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I made this little earring last night. And I will make this one here when you guys are making stuff too. So we can see how that's made a little bit. I did make the sun catcher, and Jen gave me a great idea about adding chain up here to finish it because I wasn't sure how I was going to finish it. But I used this chip chain and I took it apart. And the cool thing with the chip chain is they're like the triangle beads. And so when you take them apart, you get loose ones. So I put some loose ones here at the top. I put loose ones up here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. Getting used to the cameras. But yeah, so that was fun. And then, of course, I made these beautiful geese gooses just floating on down. Geese gooses. Okay. But I did want to show too. I put my little rubber ducky down here because ducks love rain. And I just thought this was so happy for him to have all these little raindrops. And he's just swimming along in his raindrops. Yeah. So that's what I've done so far.
Oh, that is so amazing. And Colleen sent me the picture of her earrings, and she's like, oh man, I didn't do you. It was something like you didn't do a good job on the brios. And you did amazing.
Yeah.
You did amazing.
They're crap.
You did an amazing job. You really, really did. So
brios are tough.
Yes.
Yeah. They are.
You want to know who has a great video on that? Oh, I wonder if she would let us share it. Danielle Wicks did a little short, like 3-minute.
Yeah.
It might not even be 3 minutes, but on her YouTube channel, I'll try and go out and find it while someone else is showcased. But she had a video on how to, because you know how when you do the, you have your wrap and then you try to get the second wrap to sit on top of it. And I figured out how to do that. However, though, if I don't want that bulky wrap and I just want it to be nice and thin, Danielle has an incredible how-to video. And
was it a Jill Wiseman earring design? Do you remember?
I don't think so. It's older.
Oh, it's old. Okay.
It's older. Yeah. And so, oh gosh, look at Lori. You all are so stinking talented. These two, I'm along for the ride. Lori. Oh, thank you, Gina. You guys are incredible. I was just telling Colleen earlier today too that I'm just the lucky duck. I'm the lucky ducky because you included Stacie, Colleen, everybody has just been so amazing. I've been so lucky in this jewelry community that I've only been a part of for a handful of years. And I've really only been a part of it for like 4, because the first year I was really, really, really behind the scenes, just making kits and not making kits, but assembling kits, kind of getting my, getting my techniques out there. And I told you my first jewelry designer will always be the first jewelry designer I ever stumbled on was Kelly Sutton from Kelly's Bead Boutique. So, yes. So whose mat are we going to go to first? You know what? We want to go to Stacie's? Okay. Do you have the whole box laid out? I guess I should look.
I don't.
Okay. So
things.
I'll jump mine on just real fast to show all the goodies. This was the box, and I apologize for you can't really see inside these, but I'm going to make some earrings with these gorgeous little rain umbrellas.
So pretty.
And then what I'm going to do with this mix is I'm going to make up my Miss Rain a bracelet, because those little rubber duckies are going to be a little dangly on her a bracelet. You know what that means? What does that mean? I have to cut into this strand.
You do. I'm here for you, sister. If you need some therapy, I'm here for you. I gotcha.
It's going to be a moment. It's going to be a moment. And so there's so many, I don't know. And I was chatting with Lori before the video, and she says, I haven't snagged this box yet. If Jesse James Beads has it on their website, what they'll do is if they have extras, they'll add them on their website. Go and grab it, because oh, Lori, what you can make with all this stuff. Oh my goodness. And yeah, so I will leave that there, Miss Lori. Didn't mean to call you out on that one. However, though, Lori's my girl. I love Lori. Well, I love everybody
Lori.
too. I love Lori. Lori, I can always count on Lori to be here.
True story. True story.
Yeah. And then, oh, Carrie's here from Georgia. Hi,
Hey, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, girl.
We have Anna Marie. Oh my goodness.
Love that, Anna Marie. Hey, girl. Hey.
I do. All right. So I'm going to exit myself. I am going to bring on Stacie's, and oh, wow. Look at your layout you got there.
Woo, beautiful.
It's like a mess. So I was thinking, because I didn't have a lot of time to do thinking, I was going to do some beaded chain. And so grabbed basically the two bead mixes. And then, I don't know, I thought some of these silver pieces might be fun in there too, considering I grabbed silver wire. So that's kind of the direction I'm going to go. And I'm trying to decide if the little duckies belong on the beaded chain or not yet.
Nice. Mine is going to be, like I said, a little bit of a dangle for Miss Rain. You know, do you have, oh, you do. Can you bring up that Caught in the Rain strand?
Oh, the silver one? I love it.
Oh my goodness. Check out this strand. Ugh.
So it's super cool. Like there's a bunch of like round beads and bead caps, some of these kind of like discs, and then like a bunch of spacers stacked here as well too.
I love that. Absolutely love it. We have Skipping Stones here. Hello. Yes, I love.
And I was trying to decide if the drip drops or drops belonged as part of this too. But that would involve briolette. So we'll see what kind of adventure I'm after today.
Did you see the smaller ones in that bead mix too? The monsoon season?
Oh, and this one? Yeah, the blues.
Yeah.
They are cute.
And then there's some small frosted ones.
Oh yeah, there are frosted ones too. I just dumped it in the dish and like went. Yeah.
Oh, love it.
And there's lots of cool stuff in this little mix too.
That mix.
So I was gonna grab some seed beads, but then I thought, there's some bugles and seed beads and little silver spacers and some little pearls and things in here. So I thought those might be fun to kind of mix in.
When you dump out that little, when I looked at the tube, I was like, oh, that's a good size. And then I dumped it out and I was like, wow, that is.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
There's a lot of stuff in this little container here.
Yeah, I just put it in the dish because I was like, I can't work from here and check everything out.
And
I've got some. Yeah. So we had a crisis on Friday. Nobody could find 22 gauge wire, but I think I finally found where mine was hidden. There was like a gnome stealing all the 22 gauge wire around here.
Yes. I like 22 gauge wire. I think 22 gauge wire is what I sent to Miss Colleen.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love it.
Yeah, I like 20 and 22. 18 is good if you're doing a pendant or like a bar necklace or something where you want it to have a lot of structure.
Yes. I think I used 18 gauge on Friday night with you guys too.
You did?
Yeah.
Because like you said.
I'm going to start cutting into stuff and
What happened?
Hi. You know what? It did this on Friday night too. And I thought it was just because it was Friday Night Live.
Let me see if I can do it. Oh, I did it. Is that the right one or no? No. Wait. Oh, I got it. Oh, there we go.
Well, I was gonna say we could show Jen's because I'll start cutting into stuff and figure out where I'm going.
Okay. Jen, are you ready?
I'm always ready,
All
but
right,
not
girl.
really. But
You're
I am. I can be. I can be ready. So I just cut off some, I'm going to use 22 gauge wire. So I think in my video, so in my unboxing, I think I mentioned a few ideas.
Mhm.
And so one of them was, I'm going to do this, just make it quick and easy. And I really love the tops. The tops are kind of wide and I like that. And so I was thinking of is if there was like a bead or something that I could put on top, but I don't want to take away from that. I kind of just want it to be simple. So
Yeah.
I have some 22 gauge wire. And you guys know me, I always work from the spool ish. I take away from the large spool. So I put this on. So, and I do this just to save wire because I don't like to waste. I mean, no one likes to, but so what I'm going to do, and since this is kind of wide, I'm probably going to do one of those Kelly bulky wraps. And so I'm going to give it that bend and then come in with my round nose pliers. And I don't need a large loop. So I usually come about a third of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Form that over and then get that all nice and centered. And then, oh, and then when I do this, I want to make sure that I'm going to have I want my earrings to mirror each other. So I'll have to remember that. And for me, there is a front and a back when I do my wire wrap loops. So the front is where my loop actually starts. So where my wrapping starts. So here's my loop and here's my wrap. And I just lock it in place real fast. And I don't have strong fingers. And I don't trust myself to have nice, clean wraps by just using my fingers. So I use my second set of pliers. So I run around twice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back around and go on top of that second loop that I made, or second wrap. And then come around here. And sometimes I don't do it very well. So then sometimes it slips off when I go to make that second. And so my bulky wraps are just, they're not cute. I wish they were cute, but they're not cute. Then trim. And then I come in, since this wire is not sitting up here at the top, I can come in and tuck that little in. And what I do so that I get really rough with the tails and tucking them in. And so sometimes what I'll do is I will tuck in so much that I send the tail back through the loop, which is not pretty. So what I do is I sit my second pair of pliers over that so that I use that as kind of like a base or something to where I don't send it back through. All right, so there we go. Not pretty, but it works. All right, so now my front is right there and I'm sitting on top of my bead. Sitting on top of that wrap. Now I want my loop to go in this other direction or in the same direction so that I can put my ear wire on. But I don't want a long neck. So the placement of your pliers on this wire, which probably everybody already knows, is how you're going to determine the size of the neck. So if you're up here, you're going to be wrapping for days. But on 22 gauge wire, I go at the very tippy tip, and the very tippy tip of mine is, it's not that wide. It's pretty narrow. But I actually have another set of pliers that are even thinner. Look at that. They're a little bit thinner. However, though, so you can kind of see, these are the Beadalon ones. These are the Tronics ones. But the ones with I used to love these. However, though, if I'm at the tippy tip, it slips off. and that drives me crazy. So those sit over there. All right, back at it. I am going to, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to bend that over. And then I'm going to come in about the same place, form that over, push that back. And if you look, it's all wonky. I just have to roll backwards until I get to where it's nice and centered. And then come in. And since I have this long length here, I'm not rubbing my fingers on it. I am just kind of bringing that around. And then I want a nice bulky wrap up here. And then I will just give it a little bit of a trim. I will come in with my other chain nose pliers so that I have something to kind of go up against. And go there. And I don't have any ear wires. That is really ugly. I didn't do a very good job. So do not do what I just did. So we're going to take it apart. Yes, I'm going to take it apart and redo it. Isn't that bad? That's pretty bad. I just wasted all this wire.
Yeah, it happens.
So that goes in the waste bin right there. So I will do that again. And I'll probably do it off camera so that I don't show you guys how to do something wrong. I felt like I knew what I was doing. I guess I didn't know what I was doing. But all right. So do you have anything going on, Stacie, over there that you can save me from my own demise here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. My little cheat trick didn't work, but that's okay. So
how did you do that, Colleen? You did that without going. Okay.
It was like poof.
I know.
I have learned the ways. I have learned the ways.
She has learned the ways of StreamYard.
Yes, I'm a ninja now. I'm a Jedi master.
Yeah, you are.
Let me move these further up because I wanted to. So I've cut into everything here. I just like went all out, Jen, and just like cut every strand open. this horrible mess off to the sides here. But it was actually kind of cathartic. But I am gonna make a beaded chain, and this is gonna come down as the pendant. So it's one of these pave little diamond ball things, and then I took some of the pearls out of here just to kind of offset it. Simple loops at the top and the bottom. I can bring that up so folks can see it.
Oh, so pretty.
And then was just going to make a beaded chain with simple loops. I did that one and then decided I wanted to think through the pendant. And I wanted to put these drops hanging under here.
Ooh, yes.
Here's the way I had it. So I was sitting here with jump rings, trying to see if I could fit them on jump rings so I don't have to Briar wrap them all, because sometimes if you can get a big enough and skinny enough jump ring, you can fit them through, but I don't appear to have anything that's working, so I'm actually going to have to Briar wrap those, but that's okay.
I think I have some jump rings that will fit on mine.
Yeah, you may. I'm pretty sure on the big ones I could get it to work, but I think that's kind of big. I like the smaller one with that. Yeah, I've been messing around here with this. I had like these I tried and it wouldn't fit. Like it'd go in and just get stuck. So anyhow, for people who don't like to Briar wrap, sometimes especially if you have smaller ones and really thin jump rings, you can make it work. But today was not my lucky day for that. So I will probably get going on that. And I'm going to just, I might even want thinner wire for that. Sorry, I'm digging in a drawer of wire, and I think I only have craft wire here, so that may be what we're coming up with. I'm looking for 24. Now I only see 22.
Colleen, I'm watching your comments and you crack me up.
So I'm going to give this a go actually with 24.
24 gauge?
Yeah, it's craft wire too, so I may regret this. But sometimes I feel like going with a little bit finer wire on the brios is easier.
Ooh, I'm supposed to be looking for a link to Danielle's how-to video. I'm going to do that right now.
Okay. So
I couldn't find it, so I just posted her channel, but if you can find it.
It's pretty amazing. And I have, listen, Call is a rock star. You know what, Gina? I told her that earlier today. And I did all caps, just like you just did.
Listen, biased folks out here today. Biased folks.
She's got the Midas touch. Yeah, she does. I know.
Let's see what Stacie
doing. Has so much goodness. Oh, Lori, you're right. That one strand. Oh my goodness. I remember they've done it.
Yeah, the silver strand is so cool.
Yeah. And I feel like they did that with bronze, antique bronze. I feel like, and I thought they had a gold one too.
So when I do the brio wrap, I just bend the two wires up. This is a bent up piece of wire too, so we'll see how this goes. And then I create a right angle with one of them to go straight up, and then another right angle to have one go, I guess perpendicular is the word I was looking for. I always start with this one. And I actually think I'm going to leave it a little exposed. And with this, I can do it by hand. I'm going to leave that for there now. You know what I've been doing too? This is
what have you been doing?
My thing. I think I'll leave it like that. I have actually... Let me think of what I did. I think I've actually just wire wrapped it some because I don't want a lot of stuff on here. I'm thinking through what I did. I think I may have actually just put simple loops on it the last time I did this. Let me try that. Here I am experimenting.
I hope Danielle's okay with this. However, though, here's.
I'm sure she'll be okay.
Okay, so here's her video. There's the link.
I'll vote for. I'm Danielle's by proxy. I say it's fine.
Okay, so this one, it's wire wrapping a leaf, an owl, and it is pretty incredible. So please go check that out. And I just looked. She's over 4,000 followers now. Oh,
she is. I saw that yesterday.
She is a video queen. I'm almost to 3,000.
That's amazing. I was super excited I hit 100.
That's amazing.
It's all relative.
Oh no, I was so excited when I hit 100. I
really started like messing with YouTube in January. It was kind of my New Year's resolution. So anyway, I like how this came out.
Yes, that is cute. That is
because
cute.
I just wanted it to be like a charm and not like a big, heavy, chunky. That's the problem I end up with briolettes is they end up like big, chunky wrapped things. And I'm just looking for these to be like little charms. So I'll show you what I did in more detail. And I just cut the wrong wire. Okay. That's okay. I need the 22 gauge for the other pieces. Got excited. I'm like, oh, wire. Okay.
I get so excited too.
So this is actually 24 gauge. It's craft wire. I honestly, when you get down to 24 and 26 gauge, I can't tell the difference between craft and German style. It's all super bendy in my opinion. So I usually put it on, and this is way too much wire, but it's easier not to work from the spool in this case. So I just bend both wires up. kind of try and follow the shape, the top of the briolette. And I know I'm
Oh, yeah.
way off here from the camera. So I just do it and fiddle with it until I like where it's at. And then I come in with my chain nose pliers and bend one this direction and then one straight up. And they should make roughly a 90-degree angle. And this wire is bothering me, so I have to straighten it out. I don't think I actually need to because I don't think that part of the wire is going to come into play here, but nonetheless. I always use the one that's going out first and wrap that down toward my briolette, and I don't honestly think I even need pliers for this. Because so I might need pliers here just to hold it. The other one worked much easier for me. Yeah, I might need pliers. I don't know why the other one I just bent by hand, super easy.
Well, I'm like super struggling. Oh, I got it. Okay. And I did. Because I 9 times out of 10 will use the second pair only because
wanting to spin on me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like super struggling today. I have no idea
I'm
why.
struggling with this one too. Okay, here we go. It's going by hand. So I just needed to get it started. I just did 3 wraps and I didn't actually cover up the little points where the wire goes in because I'm really just trying to wrap it so it stays, not turning into a chunk of monk, as Jen says.
Chunk of monk.
Yeah.
We love the monk.
Trying to get that little piece in.
I'm almost done with my second.
And then I decided I didn't want to wire wrap the top.
Oh, yeah.
So I just turned this into a simple loop here. Because then that avoids like the excess wrappy heavy part at the top.
Yes.
So sometimes when I do little ones or charms, that's what I do. I haven't done this in a while, so it took me a little bit of thinking. And then I am just going to wrap a loop there. And I'll have to figure out which direction I need these loops. So yeah, so I've got 2 of them. So I just wrapped down about 3 times with the horizontal wire. And then I just turned the top vertical wire into a simple loop. And they're a little, I don't know, daintier, I guess is the word I
They're
would use.
so cute.
I know. I didn't want to cover them all up too with like all the wire. That's why I went with the thinner wire and did what I did.
Yes. I know what you mean.
Anyhow, my weird experiment that I used a while ago that I've been using since.
Okay, I like this one better than that one.
So let's go over to you and see what the this versus the that is.
Oh my God. All right, here's the this and that. Oh my God. Look at Colleen. She's like superwoman over there. All right, so here's the second one, and I like the stack wrap better on this one than this one. So I'm probably going to redo this one because I think I only went around twice, and this one I went around 3. So I'm going to redo that.
Those look good.
But I really dig it, and I don't have ear wires here. And I really like this earring, and I mirrored them so that the umbrellas will go like that. All right, so I have one project-ish done, just ish. Colleen, what? Oh, thank you, Lori. Oh, and I saw, let's see, I commented on French wire. It was Colleen, commented about French wire. What is French wire? It's finely coiled wire, mainly used as wire guardians. Oh, is that what Deb Floros uses?
It is.
As wire guardians?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to get ear wires done on this, and I'm going to redo this wonky thing here. So that, okay. Colleen, what do you, oh, look at this, Stacie. What bead mix is this?
Oh, that's the Sunset Goddess, isn't it?
Yes.
That's
My
gorgeous.
favorite bracelet of all time is this one.
Isn't that amazing that I can just look at it and tell you what bead mix that is?
Yes. We are so JJB.
I was gonna say we
So
should have a
JJB.
JJB trivia show.
I know. Well, okay. So I said that when I hit 3,000 subscribers, I was going to have a giveaway that it's like guess also too a bonus of guess how many JJB strands I have. It's going to take me a while to count that. So it might be when I hit the 4,000. But when I hit the 3,000, you guys, I'm going to have a wonderful giveaway package. Wonderful.
Woohoo!
Because I have stuff. I really have stuff. And it's going to be from my favorite people. It's going to be some JJB. It's going to be some Silver Silk. It's going to be some Kelly's Bead Boutique. It's going to be some Soft Flex. It's going to be some Beadalon. It's going to be some Danielle Wicks. It's going to be some stuff. So yeah.
It's gonna be
I
awesome.
think I'm at like 2.98 or something, which I'm pretty excited about because when I hit 100
Send all your
subscribers,
friends.
I was so excited when I hit 100 subscribers. So
Yeah.
excited. And yeah. All right.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Colleen, what do you have going on your mat?
So I just let me go and show myself.
Show yourself.
Here we are. Here's Call. Call's here. So I just wanted to show, this is the French wire because Gina was asking. This is the stuff that Deb uses. It's that coiled wire. You're so funny. That we use for like wire guardians and stuff. And let me bring out the big Pimp Daddy spool, you know, facilitated by our beautiful J Mill. And this is the German style wire. So the most of the wire that we work with is either going to be the German style or it's going to be like an artistic dead soft wire. This is a half hard copper core wire. So those are the differences. I can explain it better like talking than typing. So
Yeah, and craft wire is what I was using, and that's the same as like the artistic wire.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
That's all like the dead soft wire, which is really
Correct.
good too. But I kind of learned everything on the German style wire. I wanted
Me
to
too.
show too. This is everything that was on that bead strand. Like, look at all this stuff that was on that metal bead strand. When you separate it, it's huge. All right, so basically,
I just created a banner, you guys. You guys ready
You
for
did?
it?
I want to see it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you're a stinker. So basically what I did was I took this chain apart, and I love JJB chain so much. It is my favorite to work with.
I know.
Yep.
And these links each have their own, you can't really see it, but they each have their own little loop there. So you just cut that jump ring in between and you can free them from their chain prison. And so what I did was I did like a graduated thing here where I did one here, and then I did a brio, and then I did 2 links and a brio. And then on my third link, I did the duck. So yeah. So I have all my little arms ready, except for I just have to make one brio. But Stacie just perfectly demonstrated the brio wrap. So surely you don't need to see me do it.
Well, I have a modified cheating brio wrap, so if you want to show the full version.
Let me here cut a piece of this off the Pimp Daddy spool. The
I'm
master.
gonna get kicked off YouTube.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I lost my manners for a second.
Oh my goodness.
I love the big spool, but have you ever like had it where it just totally like, I have one where it just totally got loose and you've got like wire like everywhere.
Yeah. Major spoolage issues.
Yeah.
I'm loving your new tools, Colleen.
No, how amazing is that? It's got the in there. You just go, look, good to go. No hot mess express there, my friends. All right. So we're just going to take this little drip drop. And this is a really long piece of wire, friends. That's because that's how I am. I feel better about myself when I use more wire than I need. So we're just going to go ahead and cross over like so, making that little triangle shape like Stacie did. And then I'm going to take my pliers. I'm going to use these because the one thing I did find about these pliers are the tips and the round nose pliers. They're really wide. So they create like really big loops and bends. And we don't want that for this because these are just baby beads. So then I'm going to take one wire. Oh no, I lost my camera. It'll come back on. Okay. I'll take one wire and that's going to go straight up. And then this wire is going to go down. And then I will take my pliers in the crux, flip them around, flip them, dip them, whatever you got to do. Put it on the wrong side. Let's put it on this side. This side is much more favorable. Okay. And then we'll take our pliers and we're just going to do a wrap. Right? We're going to do 2 wraps. So that's one. And then there's another one. And that's what we got, our little beautiful, precious wraps. Then we're just going to go and cut this. And the cool thing about this is we're going to do a little like sneaky do trick where you don't have to keep wrapping your wire. We're just going to make a bend up here at the top and we're going to create ourselves, wrong tool. We're going to create ourselves a bend and then we're just going to treat this as a simple loop. So we're going to go ahead and bend that right there at the wrap. Then I'm going to cut it.
Oh, you were doing it the same way as me. I thought I was the only one that did like the whole cheaty version, but I guess not.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I did the cheaty version. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're just going to wrap it.
That was like my own lazy invention.
Maybe it was. Maybe I'm copying it from you.
I know.
I think so.
The same thing.
Okay. And then we have this little loop. And then before we close that, we're going to stick our link on. Possibly. And then we're just going to go ahead and close that link.
I love our technique verbiage.
Yeah. And then you can just go ahead and put those links on with jump rings and we're good to go. So, yeah. Do you want me to finish it or you got something else?
Oh, you can finish. Show us.
Stacie, are you done? What do you got?
No, give me a minute. I am almost done with this this pendant thing. So
okay, let me get over there. I don't know how to switch you over without. Oh wait, maybe I can. I don't know. Let's see.
You want to do it?
You can stick with Colleen for a minute. I'm wrapping my last brio.
Well, I'm just going to make I'm going to wrap my duck here. We're just going to do a simple loop. So bending at the duck. Oh, there we are.
Okay, let me get you back up.
Oh no, it's okay. Everybody knows how to do simple loops.
The simple loops are not simple, so I will watch them every single day.
And then I'm just going to put this guy on the middle chain.
Look at what I have there, Colleen. Oh, lost your thing again. However, though,
I know it'll come back. It's camo. I don't know why they do that.
So Gina says she's totally making that earring.
Is she? Oh no!
Totally.
Please come back on. Please come back on, sir.
Okay.
Well, you can switch over if not. I don't know. It'll come back on eventually.
I don't know how to. Oh, there you go. Hold on.
I'm writing a strongly worded email to the camo folks.
Oh my goodness.
Worded email.
I'm strongly worded email. I'm from Philly. We know strong words.
Just wait 24 hours. You need a 24-hour cooling off period. And don't use exclamation marks. Don't use bold. Use all your etiquette.
You use all my inside words, my indoor words. Don't use the outdoor words. Anyway, there we go.
Those are so cute.
Yeah. They're super simple. They're super simple. You know.
Oh yeah, simple loops are so simple. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all gravy, man. It's all gravy.
Oh my goodness. So I think what I was gonna do too. Oh, let's go.
Let me switch over to you.
Yeah, go ahead because I don't know how to do it as cleanly as you can. You're gonna have to show me because.
Oh shoot! There we go. There we go.
Okay. So what I was gonna do was show you guys how I make these into these. Oh, this is that chain. This is the Right as Rain chain. I've decided that this crystal chain is going to stay as is because I just want to wear it as a necklace. And it's nice and dainty, and I think it's so pretty. And I love, listen, you guys, this all came with it. I didn't add a lobster clasp. I didn't do anything. Yeah. That's it. Project done. So Officially, I have 2 projects.
The lobster with that one is so nice.
This lobster clasp on this one is
so
just
nice. Huge.
Oh my goodness. It's huge. Look at that. And I love it because if you want, you can make this into a front clip. And if you want, you can make a larger loop down here and have some. Ooh, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I love it.
I think that's what I was going to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take one of these off and I'm going to show you guys. And I feel like I've already shown you guys before, but you guys are so amazing. When I say you guys, yes, I mean all of you guys. All of you guys are so amazing when I show things like an extra time. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that off right there. But I want this to be a little charm. And so I'm going to come to this little loop, which you guys are probably not going to be able to see. But I am trimming it at the base of that little link. And I'm not doing it in one clean swoop. I'm doing it in 2 so I can get as close as possible. So now I have this little doohickey here, right? Well, you know what? It is so rough right there. So I'm going to bring in, oh man, can I not find them? Hold on. Hold the show, ladies. Okay, here we go. I have this like file. And then what I do is I come in and I file down the little sticky outie. Yeah. And it's still sticky outie. There's probably a technical term for it that I
like sticky outie. I think that's fun.
Okay, so let's see here. It's not poking me, but it's sticking out a little bit. And I want this to be flush. So I am just sawing away here. And I'll
Is that
be
a
here.
metal file?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say sometimes those are a little more aggressive. Because
this one's pretty aggressive. Ones, but yeah, so now I have this little guy here. And what I can do with him is I can just I'm probably going to dangle him from here because I'm going to make a larger bail here. And I'm probably going to dangle him. And also too, when you look there, that's a nice size hole. I can also put some jump rings in there and stack some jump rings and have something else in there too. But I think what I'm going to do, because this chunk of monk was going to go on that chip chain and I changed my mind. So I think it's going to go on this. Maybe. Ooh. I think it might. It just depends on how long this is. How long is this? Oh, it's kind of long. But I can also do, if I don't want to use the big chunk of monk, because you guys know how I get. What happens when there's something in a box that I like? If anybody knows the answer to that, shout it out.
You order 70 of them and don't ever cut them apart.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. So like I'm probably never going to use this. I'm probably going to get more. And they're just going to sit here until I decide that I can part with them. But something else I was thinking of too was that I can bring in these little guys too, and I can do the little brio drops like what you guys were doing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So here's my one little dangle guy. And you know what? Maybe I'll save him for Rain's little bracelet too, which you guys notice I haven't cut into this strand yet.
Yeah. I love that.
I haven't cut into it, but I'm going to cut into this one. It's easier for me to cut into something like this than to cut into something like this or even that.
Yeah.
Because, Jen I have an issue with that, a serious issue. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little brio party and bring in some of those. And I'm probably going to bring in some beads from here too, just to maybe, I don't know. I might bring in a pearl. But is it that you guys, is the rule that you work in odd numbers? Is that the rule?
I don't know there's a rule. I think usually people work in odds. Like I think they say it's supposed to be more aesthetic. Like you'd only put 3 flowers in a vase or one, not like 2.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. All right. So we're going to work in 3, and I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to maybe get a different little brio. There we go. All right. I do like stacking these like in a bracelet or necklace where you take like this and you go like that. I love that look because then, oh, wait. Let's do this. I love this. And this is a little bent. Let's see if it works. But I love stacking these little guys too before I knew how to do brio, like wrap them. I like to stack them like that in like a necklace or bracelet because you can get it nice and tight. That's the word I use too. Okay, so what's the word? Okay, we're going to go back to Stacie so that I can start reading some comments. How's that? Oh, Colleen, do you want to do that? So that, okay.
What's that? Do what? Read comments?
No, do what you just did. That was amazing. I don't even have to say it. Okay,
you got it. You got it.
That's the word. Okay, so Skippin' Stones says that's the word I use too. So let's see here. Off topic, my grandson just contacted me and wants to know if I've been to Tennessee. He wants to know what it's like. He's 16.
I know someone that lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, someone that we love very much, and she might be here.
Laying a little funny.
Ooh, that is cute.
Yeah, so it kind of.
I love it.
It's clustered.
So I've been busy brio wrapping.
Yeah, you have.
Microscopic piece of jewelry in my hand.
Yeah.
And then I was deciding so I went through this twice. I didn't like one jump ring, and then I used 2 of the bigger ones in between each. And then that was too big, so I was having a Goldilocks and the 3 Bears moment over here. So just basically, Colleen and I were wrapping these the same cheap method that we were both using, which I love, by the way, and put a 4mm jump ring. So I put 2 of the brios on the bottom loop of the crystal pendant piece. Then I put a 4, and then I added a 6 and put 2 brios on. Another 4mm jump ring, a 6, and then 1. Yeah, and Jen, these are odd numbers too, because I do think it would look kind of funny if you just had 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe in some circumstances. And then I'm just working up here on a beaded chain, and again on these I'm just doing it with a simple loop. And this wire is actually a little firmer today, so I've been bending it to the 90 degrees with the chain hose pliers versus my hand, because I normally bend it with my hand, but today it seems a little stiffer. Depends on the brand too. Sometimes some of them are a little more half hard than others, and some are closer to soft. So I roll that back. These aren't facing the same direction. I like them facing the same direction, so I just come in with my pliers and just get them to be the same direction.
Okay, I like the same direction too, and I didn't know if that was right or wrong. And so
I don't think it is. The only time it's right or wrong is if you're attaching like an ear wire or something and you have a piece that's one-sided, like, I don't know if there's any here. Well, I mean here, like, for example, like Mr. Goose, you'd want him facing you. So if you had loops set up in such a way that we had to look at his rear end, that would probably be the wrong way. Unless it was Colleen's piece, and she may have done that by design. So.
We are so cute on this channel here. Rear end. I'm not going to say the other words, but
getting a little bit toward the potty talk. So yes, I just open these, and then add them on and close them up. And I've been mixing between both of these bead mixes and even occasionally stealing from the silly goose strand, which maybe is actually what we should have called this episode.
Yeah.
You guys notice I have not cut into my strand yet.
I have noticed, actually.
Funny, I didn't cut this one. So I was like all over. I was going to use this. I haven't touched it.
Okay, then we already know this, and you guys out there that are watching, you guys are going to be so surprised when I tell you this. There's going to be a part 2 to this.
Yay!
Because we're not going to get, I'm not even watching the time. What is the time?
We are at 56 minutes.
Oh my goodness. I'm doing a Danielle loop right now. Brio thing. And what, how are you going to finish that off? Are you going to save it for when we come back? Or are you going to finish it off?
I'm going to finish it. I have two ideas. One, I could go with the chain, but actually the chain in the box is too nice to be chain that goes behind my neck.
Yep.
So I may just go with like a simple cable chain or something. The other idea I had was, and I'm gonna do some more beaded chain for a while, but I could get out some beading wire and string some of these up there too. You know, just attach beading wire on and string. I don't know. We'll have to see. Stay tuned. Watch my YouTube channel, my Instagram channel. I'll definitely post them there.
Oh, let me find the banner for that.
Do you have anything else to share, Colleen?
That's about it for me. I got some stuff I'll be working on behind the scenes, but
can you let's go back to mine just real fast, and I'll just show my couple little. I just did a couple of Danielle style brios where so be sure to go check out that video, you guys. But I went ahead and did that. So these are wire wrapped loops, and she and check out how she does it, and that's exactly how I did it. And so I have wire wrapped loops here. So I have those two. I'm going to have a third one, and I'm probably going to have some chain or something dangling down. I'll have to finish off camera, probably not, maybe not today. We'll see if I can get that done today, because I have a couple of other things going on today too. However, though, I do have my earrings, and the one I'm going to redo one of them. I'm going to redo, which one am I redoing? I'm redoing this one because it's not as clean as that one. That one's very clean.
Yeah.
So I have those earrings. I'm going to have that necklace. Oh, and then quick and easy project. It's just going to be this. Beautiful. Because what I was thinking of, and I remembered this, is that you can stack, because this one was a little bit longer, probably because of the larger lobster clasp, but you can stack those. I think I'm going to stack those, and I'm going to make this a little bit longer with a large loop down here at the bottom though too. So that's where I'm going. Oh, thank you, Gina. Oh yes, Anna Marie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. All right. Can I bring all of us back?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to remove me.
I'll let you do this one.
Okay. And then
I'll let you call the shots today.
How do I get you guys back? Oh, no.
Okay. Let me here we go.
There we go. Because it's already been an hour. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it's already been an hour. Thank you guys so much. If I missed, there's 22 people watching, and I don't think I've said hello to 22 people yet. So for all of you that I didn't say hi to, hi. Thank you guys for joining. we are going to come together again for a second one because I know I'm not done. I've got a lot still to do here. So we will be coming back for a second live. We will be sure to post that. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you. Yes, it was very fun. Very fun. And yes, oh, thank you, Colleen, for adding this VIP text for JJB. If you guys are not on the VIP texting with Jessie James Beads, go do that now. Oh my goodness. This is where you find out when there's new stuff dropping, when there's live sales. Oh my goodness, the live sales. Ugh.
Yeah.
And yeah. And so be sure to go and check out. And yes, Secret Stash. Oh, yeah. You guys, did you guys get in on that buy two, get one free for the Secret Stash boxes?
I didn't. I wish I could have, but
this girl did. And it's sitting in my mailbox and I need to go get it.
I saw some posted on the Secret Stash group that were pretty cool.
So yeah, I need to go do that. Thank you, Lori. Lori says we are the best and she loves us all. You know, we love you too, Lori. It's not alive without having Lori here. Really, seriously. All right. So Colleen, where can we find you next?
I will be on Silver Silk with someone else here today at 4:00 Eastern over on the Silkies group.
It's another takeover episode.
Yes, another.
Is still. He is still out of the country.
Yeah, and then we'll be with Danielle tomorrow. At 2:00 we have Stacie, I believe. Stacie, are you at 2 tomorrow? Stacie's at 2 tomorrow. And then at 7 p.m. tomorrow we have Deb Floros. So that's all on Danielle's channel. So you guys check our Danielle out.
Yes. And Stacie, so we're gonna see you next tomorrow with Danielle. Mm-hmm. Are we gonna see you next Friday?
Maybe.
For Friday Night Live.
Yes, Jenifer.
The girls are all coming back.
We're bringing back Friday Night Live next Friday.
Mm-hmm. Do I have that on my? I do have it. 8:30 on my schedule. There it is.
Yes, we will be with Jody from This Beaded Life. And Colleen, you're there too. Get your mat ready. I know.
I'm always here.
I know, but get your mat ready. When I asked Colleen to be moderator, that was like now I gotcha. So now I want to see your mat. Yeah, so now I got that.
And Colleen's been promoted.
And Colleen's so naive that she's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Totally roped her in. Totally.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for me. I appreciate you immensely, and you should know that in my heart, my friend, in my heart, you are there, and Stacie as well. So thank you both, beautiful ladies.
Yes. Also, too, I do want to share. I know Lori told me that she is registered for the Beads and Blooms. We know that Colleen is. Stacie, you're registered too, right? Yes.
Yeah.
And so also too,
Beads and Blooms is my favorite one.
Oh, yeah. There's a $10 off coupon. $10 off coupon. It's rainy day. Let me do this.
Should have made a banner for that.
I know.
Darn it. Slipping.
No, it's okay. I've really asked a lot of you today. Do rainy day. I think it's rainy day. Let me look on the back of the card.
Oh yeah.
It is rainy day. Use rainy day and you will get $10 off the Beads and Blooms. Okay. Oh, what is skipping?
Let me put your link up. So let me put the JJB link up.
Danielle is mine. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
If she lived 30 minutes from me, oh my goodness. Oh, I would be in heaven. All right. Oh, so here we go. Here is the JJB link there. I think it's a little bit bigger in the actual
yeah, and you can just click right on it in the chat.
Yeah. And jump on over and
May 7th is when it starts, right, Jen?
Yes. May 7th through the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so go out and grab your workshop kit. I was texting with Sarah the day before yesterday, and there's still kits available, and super excited. I'm working with polymer clay.
Woohoo! And there's a special Facebook group if you do beads and blooms. So you can like hang out with folks, catch replays, get patterns for projects, all of that there.
Yeah,
and it's that for forever.
Yeah, they make it. BJP makes it very accessible.
Yes, and I thought I had my project right here, and I don't. So, but we are making clouds with polymer clay, and the polymer clay is shimmered.
Ooh.
Because when Sarah and I were talking about it, she was like, "Oh, I have an idea to work with polymer clay. Have you worked with polymer clay?" No, but I will. Because when Sarah asks, you're like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Everything, right? And so I said, "Oh, is there a way that we can include like some mica or something to add some shimmer? Is there a shimmer clay?" Well, I Googled it. Sure enough, there's a shimmer clay. And sure enough, she'd already started sending it to me.
So exciting.
So then the little cookie cutter-ish thing that we use, she wasn't able to get just one for everybody. So you're getting a set of 25 cutters. And it's not 25 clouds. It's not 25 clouds. There's different shapes. There's like diamond shapes. There's just, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm super excited if you can't tell. All right. So next, then you will see me next in 53 minutes. I will be on with Danielle and Joan and Colleen. We are going to be taking over Nilay's YouTube channel again. And I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We always do.
You got this.
Yeah. And then next Friday Night Live with Stacie and Jody and Colleen. And I don't know what we're going to use yet. We're just going to, I don't know. We could just do a little smorgasbord. It doesn't have to be one thing. It could be everything, right? And Melanie!
Hi, Melanie.
What's up, girl? Melanie.
Has she been here the whole time? Hi, Melanie. Yes. Causing shenanigans on the Silver Silk and More channel.
I'm guessing that's directed at us.
Is it us? Oh, and Gina, yes. The Silky Takeover week 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Melanie says, I just got home from a lunch date with my hubby. Oh, where'd you go? Because that sounds kind of fun. I don't have time to go get lunch with a hubby, but maybe after I'm done with, because I'm on the West Coast. I almost said East Coast. I am already in Tennessee. Am I already in Tennessee or what?
You're almost here. I mean, you might as well you're here. You and Stacie both. Just come on. Just come on. Let's go.
So Lori says, it's like Christmas. I get to see you all twice in one day. Oh, I know. Do you guys see why she is just amazing? This one right here.
Amazing. Yay, Lori.
All right. So we are going to let you guys jump off, go take a little bit of break, but don't go too far. Stay on YouTube, and it's going to be fun. So stay on YouTube, go over to Silver Silk and More, and it's going to be another party. And it's going to be fun. Oh, wait. Okay. So Melanie says we have a date night every other Saturday in Boca to a Cuban place. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Boca is Florida, right?
Yep.
Is Melanie in Florida? Oh, and she says, and Melanie says, I'm going to watch what I missed until Silver Silk.
And they have great Cuban food in Florida.
Oh.
So my husband retired from race car driving, but I feel like one of his little teammate-ish drivers, or just a driver that mentoring or helping out, I feel like they were Cuban. And I think is the Cuban food with the fried banana, but it's not a banana. It's called something else.
Yeah, the plantains.
Oh, plantains.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, because he's allergic to bananas. I don't know what I would do if I was allergic to bananas.
Right?
I really don't. I do not know what I would do if I was allergic to bananas. I'd probably live off of banana Laffy Taffy because I love the taste of bananas.
Yeah.
But he could eat those. He didn't have an allergic reaction.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little bit different.
Yeah.
And they
So
like some are like cooked unripe and they're like more like a potato in taste, so they're not sweet. And then there's really ripe ones and they're like a bit more like a banana. But,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a big fan. Anyhow.
Me too. Me too.
We should let Jen go and
Oh wait.
go, so
Gina says I'm allergic to bananas because they are so good.
Oh, Gina.
Gina, they're so good. But I love beets. And not a lot of people not a lot of people like beets, and I love beets. Beets are like amazing. All right. So I've gone way over. And you know what? On our Friday Night Live, for those of you guys still watching, stay until the end because it didn't stop right away. So we had one of those. You know how when you watch movies now, don't leave at the credits.
We got some end credits.
Well, it's like what happened on Friday night. Don't leave. Just because we say goodbye doesn't mean we're going anywhere.
We gotta think of a dance or something to do when we end. Like not this, don't do this, don't do that, but something.
I think what we did at the end last time is all of our faces were like super close because we were like, is it off?
Let's see what's up Kyle's nose.
I'm so getting kicked off. Okay.
We better go.
On that note,
Stacie is just so nice and she's just
Stacie's like, oh my God, what?
All right. We are going to say goodbye and we hope to see you now in like 43 minutes or 48 minutes. Bye guys.
Let's bring it in.
Oh, I have to confirm that I want to end the live. That's what I didn't do.
I don't know if I ended